Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe and share the adventure with others too. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. Now if you're like me, 2016 has been a confusing year for drones. Now, at the end of 2016, inevitably we saw DJI come out with some very forward-thinking designs. We got the DJI Mavic Pro, which is DJI's first small and lightweight drone that is also foldable, and it features a 4K 30 frames per second camera. And then also we saw the first 4K 60 frames per second drone from DJI, the DJI Phantom 4 Pro and the DJI Phantom 4 Pro Plus, the one that comes with the integrated DJI branded screen. So it's created a lot of confusion for buyers, and I mean that in a positive way. And what I want to do within this video is break down my thoughts regarding what's the best drone. Now ultimately, if you've watched my channel, youtube.com/IrixGuy, you know that smaller travel size and smaller travel weight has been something that I've been preaching for many years for drones. And it's finally happened. But even though it's happened, is it really where one should go right now with a drone? I like the Mavic Pro, and I want to play with the Mavic Pro some more. But I never could nail the video quality and video stability with the Mavic Pro to achieve the results that were as good or better than a Phantom 3 Pro or Phantom 4 at 4K 30 frames per second. And for that reason, it's one of those things I look at and I'm like, this is beyond a proof of concept. This is a very well-made drone. You hold it in your hands, it feels very well made. Despite being so small, it feels very well made. But to be able to achieve that level of 4K 30 video quality and stability, it just wasn't there yet for me. Flipping over to the Phantom 4 Pro with the 4K 60 camera, absolute best video quality that I've captured from a drone. I mean, it's outstanding. The camera has a 1-inch sensor, and it's capturing 4K 60 frames per second video. Absolutely incredible. But again, intermittently the video would kind of stutter. And I updated the firmware. I tried different micro SD cards, a lot of them that were a lot faster than should be required, and much faster than the micro SD card that came with the Phantom 4 Pro, which I also used. But it's one of those situations where it creates a lot of confusion, because if you're like me and you're used to the drones in the past, the Phantom 3 Pro and the Phantom 4 that did an exceptional job at 4K 30, it leaves someone to question what's next. Now, we're seeing a lot of things that are coming soon. Competitors. There's a competitor called Autel that stepped up to the plate at CES 2017. And they've announced a drone that has a 1-inch sensor. It's got folding landing gear. It's got modular camera option. But on paper, it still doesn't look as small as the Mavic Pro, but that could be a good thing. Because with drones, when you go smaller, and I don't think the Mavic Pro is too small. It still handles itself really well in moderate wind. But obviously, it doesn't handle as well in moderate wind as a Phantom 3 Pro or a Phantom 4 would. So it begs a question: is a smaller drone better, or is the bigger drone better? And it's really a matter of what your personal requirements are. And for me, it's the absolute best video quality and stability from a platform that's still portable. I personally would never use something like an Inspire. It's too big, it's too heavy. So the Phantom is still a manageable travel size and manageable travel weight. It's not an optimal travel size and travel weight like the Mavic Pro is. I mean, you fold that thing up, when it's in transport mode, it's about the size of a camera, like a DSLR style camera. It's really impressive. But it begs a question: when you take that ultra portable drone and you fly it and you capture that video, Are you going to be like me and look at the video and say, God, this is great. You know, I was able to take this drone to this place where I otherwise may have left a DJI Phantom at home, but I'm just not super satisfied with the video quality. You know, you can see here, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. God, I wish I had carried a little bit extra weight and bulk and just brought the Phantom along. So it's a confusing dilemma for drone hobbyists. I mean, which drone is best today? And I'm hoping that in 2017, I'm hoping that we'll see a lot of good. I mean, DJI has set the stage. They've done more than set the stage with this DJI Mavic Pro design. They've said, okay, we're going to create a foldable drone, and it's going to do 4K video, and it's still going to be very well made. And they've done that. And the consumer reaction has been outstanding. People are gobbling up the Phantom or the DJI Mavic Pro. You know, it's most places it's many weeks before it's even available. So I mean, that's a good thing. They've obviously sold the Mavic Pro really well. So I mean, that's you know, it's an extreme positive. So for that reason, it says that the way that the direction the drone industry is going to likely head, it's going to be a smaller and more lightweight drone. But what if you could still have something that was a little bit heavier, but still folds up very compactly rather, and provides, you know, you get better performance in mild to moderate wind than something as small as a Mavic Pro, but potentially something that, when it unfolds, is more capable. Maybe you've got modular camera options. You know, maybe you can put the higher end cameras like you see on the Phantom 4 Pro, something along those lines, attach that to a foldable drone. And that's why I'm excited. I want to see, and again, I'm not married to DJI. The DJI Phantom platform is still, and will be until they become dethroned, it's my favorite drone on the market today. But with that being said, I think it would be really cool to see, you know, what DJI's brought to the playing field, to see if some competitors will step up. And, you know, again, I mentioned the Autel company. That thing at CES on paper looks impressive. Looks really cool. It looks like a Phantom that's, I mean, for lack of a better way to say it, it looks like a Phantom's been blinged out. You know, it's like, well, you know, here's the Phantom, but here's the Phantom that's all fancy and stuff. You know, it's kind of like that. And if it performs well and it's priced properly, you know, that could really, number one, it could be something that could be a better solution to consider than a DJI Phantom. It could be a drone that prompts DJI to price their things more competitively. Because right now DJI doesn't have competition. GoPro failed, and they failed miserably, and I hate that for GoPro. But if we get more competition, us, the drone hobbyist, will hopefully have access to more drones because they'll be more affordable. So that's why I'm so thrilled about all of this. But, you know, back to the size, the smaller drone versus the larger drone. I think we've just seen the first true again, high quality drone that's foldable, small and lightweight, the DJI Mavic Pro. But again, for me, focusing upon video quality and stability, it's not quite there yet for me. It's not quite there yet for me. So with that being the case, you know, I'm still looking at the Phantom 4 Pro. Hopefully they fix that little intermittent, you know, video glitch, because that's been a deal breaker for me. I may have to roll back to the Phantom 4. I mean, there's a lot of things that one must consider. But I mean, if you're looking for ultimate portability, hey, Mavic Pro is awesome. But hopefully they can get that video quality, that 4K 30 video quality. Hopefully they can improve that. Hey, I mean, you never can tell what's going to be next. But I think at this point in time, as much as I hate to say it, I think I'm going to stick with the slightly larger drone just because I get more quality performance. And it may be the Phantom 4. Because for me, the Phantom 4 Pro, because of that camera glitch, is something that has been painful. I mean, I can't intermittently encounter glitches within my video footage. I mean, it makes it less than optimal. And what if that glitch occurs at a key moment during the video? Then that video is in essence ruined. So, reliability is paramount. Even if I'm stepping back to 4K 30 with the Phantom 4, I'd rather have that consistently excellent video image quality and video stability from the Phantom 4 versus the Phantom 4 Pro that, at least the unit I had, glitched intermittently. So I may test the waters with Phantom 4 Pro Plus and see if hopefully it performs without that intermittent, the little video glitch. But anyway, just some food for thought. I mean, there's advantages to the smaller drones, and there's advantages to the bigger drones, and there's also advantages to the older model drones that have had many hundreds of hours of testing, and they have been proven to be rock solid performers. So for that reason, I would say today, at the time of posting this, which is January the 6th of 2017, my number one rated drone today, based upon 100% rock solid reliability, is the Phantom 4. And the number two would be the Phantom 3 Pro. And the difference between the two, between the 4 and the Phantom 3 Pro in my eyes, is that the 4K 30 video quality, there's a negligible difference at best. But from a design perspective, obviously the Phantom 4 seems to be more solid. You hold it in your hands, it's a heavier build quality. It just seems to be more refined. The gimbal on the Phantom 4 is more internalized. It seems to be something that likely will hopefully last longer than the Phantom 3 Pro. But other than that, they're both rock solid drones, and I found the reliability of both of those models to be outstanding. And I remain optimistic that as the Mavic Pro, the Phantom 4 Pro, and the Phantom 4 Pro Plus, as they get more units to the field, hopefully whatever is not 100% spot on with those, hopefully they work out the kinks. Is it a firmware update? Is it a new assembly, new units going down the assembly line that have improved components? I don't know. But I really want to get to 4K 60. I want a reliable 4K 60 frames per second aerial platform. So these are my thoughts. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, youtube.com/IrixGuy. Check out 400orbelow.com. 400orbelow.com website is chock full of drone content. Also check out Epic Drone Show. Epic Drone Show is a live show that I host quite frequently here on IrixGuy's Adventure Channel. You can go to epicdroneshow.com to find all the previous episodes, but it's just a place where we can all get together and nerd out talking about drones. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe, youtube.com/IrixGuy. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.